Thank you so much for joining me today for another video. So today I thought it would be a lot of fun to create another summer look. I created a fresh popsicle / shaved ice inspired look for my last video, and for this look I thought I'd create a more sultry, hot, fuchsia, summer, lovin' look. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? If you do and you want to know how to get it, then keep on watching. Oh, and real quick, subscribe if you haven't already to join the Breath of Beauty family. Okay, let's get on to it. I'm gonna first start off by priming my face with the Skindinavia makeup primer spray right here. It's just like a little sample size I got. Gonna shake it real good and spray that on my face. Alright, let that dry. It is so hot today. Oh my goodness, it's so humid. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup Foundation over here. Mine is in the shade 5, so I'm gonna take some of that and pump it out on my hand like so, and I'm gonna dab this all over my face. Prior to priming my face, I've already washed my face and put on some moisturizer. I used the Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizer, something nice and light for this summer season. Alright, I'm going to take my damp EcoTools beauty sponge right here, and I'll start blending out all the foundation on my face. Just in dabbing motions. I'm going ahead and doing my face makeup first because I don't really have issues with the It's Judy Time eyeshadow palette, which I'll be using today. I don't really have issues with fallout, I don't think so. Not from my recollection anyway, so I'm gonna just do my face makeup first. Is it really hot where you guys are living? Because it is here. And I can't really deal very well with the humidity. And if you have a little bit left, you just can put it right over your eyes, just to kind of help cancel out the little bit of veins showing through. So now that everything looks very well blended, it's time for concealer. Alright, for concealer I'm going to take my trusty Maybelline Age Rewind concealer over here. It's like the dark circle eraser. It's in the color Neutralizer, I believe. And I'm going to put this under my eyes as well as down the T-zone, my nose, and a little bit on the chin. And maybe any other dark areas that I want to cancel. Just apply this in like a tiny triangular shape. Oh, I got some on my nose. Excuse my nails, by the way. I need to redo them today. Some on my forehead, like here, and right down the nose, just to give it that good highlight. And a little bit under my nose, and a little bit on the sides of my mouth and on the chin. You are ready. You are ready for war. Now taking that same beauty blender, or not beauty blender, it's the EcoTools beauty sponge. I'm gonna blend out all the concealer just to give it that very flawless, beautiful finish. It's also kind of helpful to use the beauty sponge that you already used for your foundation, because it'll help kind of blend everything really nicely already, because it has a little bit of that foundation left over. So it'll help everything blend together to the base that you already laid down on your face. You guys ever get that feeling where you have something stuck in your eye but you don't know what it is? Like you look in the mirror and you don't see anything wrong with it, but there's something stuck in your eye and you can't get it out? That's me right now. So if you see me kind of blinking weird, that's what's going on. Okay, so now that you have your foundation and concealer on, oh, by the way, I already have my brows on because it takes a lot of time to do the brows on camera. Brows probably take the most amount of time, and if you guys actually find it helpful to see how I do my brows, then I will do like a brow routine video. Just mention it to me on the comments and I'll film a brow routine video. But for now, I'm gonna skip it in my videos because it takes a lot of time to do them. Alright, so I'm going to take my Tarte Smooth Operating Pressed Powder here, and I'm gonna set my face to get rid of any tackiness. So I'm gonna take the same beauty sponge here, and I'm gonna, ooh, that's a lot. I'm gonna blot this where I put the concealer, and then with a little bit, I'm gonna set everywhere else. Alright, with a different side where you didn't really put the powder on, I'm gonna dab everything a little bit to make everything not look so caked up and look a little more natural. Maybe take off some of the excess powder. Alright, so now that my face is a little more mattified, I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face a little bit. As always, I'm going to use my NYX Highlight and Contour palette over here, and I'll probably take this shade, this warmer toned, lighter brown shade, to contour my face. So taking my Real Technique sculpting brush, I'm taking that shade that I mentioned before, and I'm going to sculpt out the cheekbones. So, ooh, that picked up a lot of product. Just tap it off, and then sculpt out your cheekbones. Oh yeah, that's pigmented. It's okay, we'll blend it out. Make the color more intense over here, where you have your hairline meet in your jawbone area. It looks really intense right now, but we'll fix that, don't worry. So concentrate your color in the hairline area the most. You don't want to make a lot of color up here over here. You want to concentrate it here in the hairline area. Alright, so this is a very summery look, so it's totally okay if you go a little more heavy-handed with the bronzer. I mean, I'm actually kind of liking this. I'll definitely be blending it out a little bit more, but I really don't mind this super bronzed up look. This sculpting brush works really well. And another trick is if you think you went too much with the bronzer, you can just take the Beauty Bender now. What is going on with me today? Beauty sponge, and just kind of tap a little bit. This will take away some of the color. Now that we're done with bronzing, I think we're going to go ahead and start on the eyes. I'm again going to skip blush because I'm going with fuchsia lips and I don't really want to do blush and make myself look like a clown. I just don't think I can pull it off, so that's what's happening. Alright, for the eyes, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the anti-aging version. Apply that all over my eyes. Don't forget the lower lash line too. Just blend it all out with your finger. Okay, so let's set the primer that I put on my eyes now with the NYX Highlight and Contour palette, just this cream shade right here. I'm gonna just use this fluffy shader brush from Equal Tools. I'm taking that cream shade, just gonna set my eye, or my eyes, wherever I put the primer. Okay, so now that I've set my eyes, I'm going to use the It's Judy Time and Pixie eyeshadow palette here. And I'm going to take this transition shade called Good Morning. And of course, I'm using my MAC 224 brush, this fluffy brush, to put that transition shade on. So just take a little bit, tap, 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 and then apply that into the transition areas. Okay, now that you have your transition shade down, I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Getaway, and it's a very beautiful, almost reddish bronzy color, and I'm taking it in this ColourPop shader brush. I'm going to put that all over my lids. And then you see that because you put that transition shade down, it doesn't look super messy. It looks like it's already sort of well blended into your eyes. This shade is so pretty. I'm gonna use the MAC 224 brush that I had initially put the transition down with, and just use that to blend any harsh edges that I see. It's looking pretty good. Now I do want to add some of this gold shade here on the inner probably third of my eyes, just to make them pop a little bit and add that oomph and beautiful summer glow look. It's called Bubbly. I'll probably use the other side of the brush that I was using and lay that color down, but very carefully since this brush is a little fluffier. So you gotta be very accurate with the color placement. Now I'm gonna use my finger for more intensity, taking that bubbly shade, and I'm gonna add it for extra drama on the inner corners of my eyes. Ooh, look at that. It does look a little messy because fingers don't have as great precision. So don't worry, we can blend it all out with that brush that we were using before. Just blend out the harsh edges. Don't overblend though, because it's just gonna defeat the purpose of having laid down all that color here. I'm gonna take this shade called Snowflake now and highlight my inner corners. So that's pretty much it for the shadows. I like how it looks, and the shadows just do all the work for me because they're so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my eyes now with the Heroine Make Japanese Liquid Eyeliner. That's waterproof. And give myself a wing. Not too dramatic. Just how I would do my wings every day. So for 2/3 of my eyes, I lined on top of my lash line. And for the other third, I'm just kind of tight lining it. Okay, so now that I've lined my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. So I don't really feel like wearing falsies for this look because in the summer, I want to have as little things on my face as possible. So I'm going to take my Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. It's been my favorite mascara lately. And just wiggle that throughout my lashes to add some of the volume and length that I need. Let me show you guys up close what this mascara does for my eye. So do you see the difference already? It's crazy, right? Like, look at that. Wow. I love this mascara so much. Now, let's see. I want to add some more color to the lower lash line. Now that I've done my mascara, I'm going to first take Getaway and put that on the lower lash line. Very close to the lower lash line though. We're not going to do raccoon eyes here. Just kind of smoke it out and give it that sultry look. And you're not going all the way in with the color, you're gonna stay in the outer half. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna take that shade that I used as a transition shade. This is called Good Morning, and I'm gonna take that and smoke out the color that I placed already. Now let's work on doing some highlighter. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and I'm gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush and take some of that color and put it on the high areas of my cheekbone to give me that very beautiful summer glow. And add that to the brow bone as well. Ooh, so highlighted. Now gotta go down my nose. Cupid's bow. Okay, so now it's time to do the lips, and I'm gonna use the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip in the color Split. It's a very beautiful fuchsia shade. Fuchsia, can't speak again. The struggle is real. So I'm gonna take it and apply it on my lips. Ooh, it tickles. My lips are looking nice and bright, and I think it looks very summery in my opinion. The eyes are very bronzy. Here, I'll bring you guys in for a closer look. So my eyes are very bronzy. My cheeks are very highlighted and bronze as well. And my lips, very fuchsia. Alright guys, so that's it for my fuchsia hot summer Lovin look. I hope you guys like it, and please recreate it if you'd like to. I would love to see how you guys recreate it, so share it with me on Twitter or Instagram or whatever other social media you'd like to share it with me on. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to click on the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I put out a new video. Also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and join the Facebook group. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah!